Hi, Bulldogs. It's Miss Fowler with First Page Friday. Today I'm going to share with you the first little bit of The Doughnut King by Jesse Janowitz. With great donuts comes great responsibility. Chapter 1. Yes. I couldn't wait. I couldn't get out of there fast enough, and I wasn't the only one. When that final bell rang, Mrs. Putnam's entire 7th grade history class rushed to the door like there was free pizza on the other side. I stopped at my locker on the way out of school to drop off my books. I didn't even want to see them for the next 10 days. Halfway down the hall, I realized I hadn't spun the dial on my lock. Whatever. If somebody were willing to commit a crime for my earth science book, they could have it. Andy Hubbard, one of the Ice Kings, reached out for a high five as I passed. Doughnut boy! I tried to slap his hand on the move, but ended up giving more of a high two. Gotta go, I called over my shoulder. Have a good break. Since we'd moved upstate mid-year, I'd been at Wayden for only 3 months. But those school days have been the longest of my life. I swear, each second of a Wayden day was equal to 5 minutes of a PS 111 day. It wasn't as if the teachers were any more boring than teachers at my school back in New York City had been. If anything, the teachers at Wayden were better. Some were even funny, like Mr. Dodd, who began each class with a Joey Bondano story. Joey was this kid Mr. Dodd grew up with who was always getting into trouble. I'm pretty sure a bunch of the stories were made up. I don't think one kid could fill his entire apartment with crumpled newspaper in a single night, and definitely not without waking his parents, but who cares? If Mr. Dodd liked to make up stories just to make us laugh, that was fine by me. The teachers at Wayden weren't the problem. The problem was the kids. There weren't enough of them. If I'm being honest, this wasn't a problem for everyone. It definitely wasn't a problem for Jeannie, my brainiac 9-year-old sister. But if you're the kid who has spent every year hiding in the back row, waiting until you got home to figure out in peace and quiet when to use less instead of fewer, or how to find the area of a cylinder, this is a big problem. If you're the kid whose brain turns off when there's an audience, Wayden is your nightmare because when there are only 12 kids in your whole 7th grade class, there's no place to hide. There aren't even rows, there's just a circle, and you can see everyone in a circle. As you've probably guessed, the kid who likes to hide in the back row is me, Tris Levin. Or at least it is for another 6 years until I can legally change my name to Jax. Do you know what it's like to go around every day with a name that just doesn't fit? If you do, the good news is you can change it. The bad news, you have to wait until you turn 18. So that's the first little bit of The Doughnut King by Jesse Janowitz. If you think it sounds like something you would like, you can put it on hold in Destiny, and Miss Massey or I will deliver it to your homeroom teacher along with a bookmark. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye.